we're taking a midnight drive because I have completely fucking snapped. Fuck. Oh, I'm sure someone outside heard that, but that's okay. You see, time after time, usually at the worst fucking times, something undesirable happens, something unwanted happens, especially in the places where I feel the most safe and secure. And I don't like getting my mind raped. I don't like being mentally, emotionally fucking raped, all the time in different situations. And you see, to be specific, to be particular, there was a church group I was in, trying to feel some connection, trying to feel some sort of closeness to a higher power, to people with something, at least anything at fucking all, in common with me. And you see, that was shot down, that was, raped, and ruined, and yes, it was my fault, when this first negative event happened, when I was at this, Bible study group, but nonetheless, they even though I said something that didn't make sense, I had a verbal slip up, a social slip up, and they uncontrollably laughed. They didn't apologize. They didn't say, "Oh, we're sorry." They just kind of carried on, and this deeply angered me. It not just the fact they didn't apologize, but the fact that they laughed. Even though I like messed up someone's name and didn't pray very successfully. I didn't pray very well. I get it. The autism is, it's comedic. I get it. I understand that. I understand neurotypical people can't help but laugh when some sort of autistic mistake is made. I get it. But I can't help but feel extremely insulted. I can't help but feel extremely angry about this this event that occurred. And besides that, well, I was also going to say it completely ruined my desire to be in that Bible study group. Any little social issue that occurs, usually it rapes my mind, and it makes me completely unaroused. It makes me completely uninterested in doing said thing again, whatever it might be. And recently I went to this event, this party type event. And by recently I mean about a few hours ago I went to it. And I was apparently not supposed to be moving around on this particular in this particular area somewhere, and the person at the event confronted me about it. And I didn't know I wasn't supposed to. I didn't know that was a no-no, but the person was kind of pissed off about it, and it kind of it shut down. It ruined my interest in that social group as well. And it's like any social group I go to, I say the wrong thing, I do the wrong thing, I make some slip up, and then people judge me, I think quite unfairly. I wish people would, stop fucking raping me all the time with their eyes and with what they say when I slip up, when I make a mistake. And it fills me with rage. It fills me with this level of rage that makes me, let's say, how what words can I legally use? For simplicity's sake and for morality's sake, I'll say it tugs at my heartstrings. It enrages me such an extreme degree, and in such a way that um it makes me a different person. To put it very basically, it makes me a whole nother person that is without humanity and without morals, without any good traits. It snuffs out and rapes and destroys my light side completely. And I can't go back from that once it happens. It takes me months to recover. And all these bad things happening, back to back, one after the other, has at this point, it has completely shattered my moral and my sane side. It's completely destroyed the part of me that was trying to become more human again after my partner died, from a drug overdose. That really fucked me up, and it took a while to recover from that. A long fucking time. I'm not even really recovered from that. And there's a lot of unfinished business when it comes to all that stuff to do with my dead partner. That's complicated, but it's like it's I'm just getting jabbed, jab after jab, trying to fit in, trying to get a job, trying to keep a job, but my social skill issues, my misunderstandings, and my horrible, awful short-term memory and inability to pay attention, the ADHD and the autism, it makes life hell. It makes it not just unbearable, but it makes it impossible for me to function in this world. And so, it's led me over the years to a very nihilistic viewpoint of the human race. Either I shouldn't exist or no one should exist. And my belief has been solidified. It was long solidified before today, but it's just reaching deeper levels of hatred. I'm reaching deeper levels of hatred for the human race, that levels that I've never reached before. And I'm quite terrified. To be honest, I'm terrified of just how much hate I can absorb. Just how much hate I can take in. And it's like a sponge. If you use a sponge, you can clean it out, you can bleach it, whatever the fuck, soap it up, whatever. But eventually, after several years of using a sponge, it will tarnish completely, and it will become brown, black, just disgusting. And that's what I've become. I am the tarnished one. I am the corrupted one. I am purely and absolutely in my nature, mentally blackened, tarnished, corrupted completely to the near highest degree a human being can be corrupted. And to put it very vaguely, I think we all know, that there's a limit. A human can only go so far, being tarnished and being destroyed mentally. There's a limit to how much someone can take. Either your heart gives out or you literally go insane. Um, and I've been tarnished. I've been completely ruined by this society, this world. And I get it. It's not designed for people like us. It will never be accepting of people like me. But that's a good reason why it should not exist. It's a good reason why humanity as a whole should not exist. It's the whole reason why I got into the Bible in the first place many years ago when I started to read it here and there, because I was interested in the Antichrist I was interested in his plans and his behavior, and the depths of evil that he goes to. I've always been fascinated by that, because he's the one person in history that accomplishes everything he sets out to accomplish. He succeeds at everything, and he crushes everyone, absolutely everyone and everything that stands in his way, and he just absolutely annihilates. He just completely wrecks the human race. Well, it's technically God that mainly does that, but that's the reason why I've always had such a fascination with the Bible, and in particular the Antichrist. And I feel a lot like the Antichrist in a way. I almost feel like, if there is a real Antichrist out there, we sort of have almost like a bond, a connection, and understanding. I don't think the Antichrist, is someone who just gets manipulated, who just gets told all these bad things about the human race. I think the Antichrist is someone like me, that goes through a lot of bad things, and then develops this disdain for the human race, or for the way that society is ran. And hey, I don't really blame the Antichrist for what he will have done. I mean, it's technically Satan, so yeah, you can't blame the Antichrist completely, I don't think, but unless he has free will. But I don't know. It's that's like a philosophical thing, and I don't want to get into that. But I feel completely ruined. I feel like I can't go back. I can't go back to the way I was when I was a child, or even a teen. And even when I was a teen, I was corrupted. But now I've been heavily corrupted. I love drugs, and I have this obsession with watching, gore, watching people getting, murdered. It's not like I like it. It's not like it brings me joy, but I have this, well, the drugs bring me joy. It's kind of reminiscent of when my girlfriend and I were together before she died. We would smoke fentanyl and meth together, and snort cocaine and MDMA, and those were good times. Dark, yes, dark and fucked up, but it's reminiscent. Me doing drugs still is reminiscent of when my girlfriend was alive. And I don't do fentanyl or meth anymore, but if I had it in front of me, if someone gave it to me for free, I would do it immediately. But I want an escape from this world. I want myself and those like me to escape, and because we can't, we have to indulge in negative, dark, and evil things. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to become pure evil. I don't want to become the Antichrist, or Antichrist like. I don't want to completely devolve, as I've seen some other people, do. And I've been friends with. I've talked to some people. I can't say their names for legal reasons, but yeah, I don't want to say for many different reasons, but there were some people I knew that were a lot like me, especially some of them being on the spectrum. And over the years, they just, drugs and violence, sexual, verbal, physical violence, whatever, poverty, these different things, each of them suffering from different things. Some of them suffering from almost all the above at the same time. It wore them down, and I saw some of them do incredibly horrific things. Such evil things that even I, as desensitized as I am, I'm not desensitized to some of those things. I've seen where this nihilism path can take people. And for some people, there's no escape from it, from what it can do to you. And the reality is, you're not invincible. You're not invulnerable to that form of evil. I'm not. You're not. Pretty much nobody is, unless like someone has Down syndrome, or like low functioning autism, then they're not capable of, extreme, very intentional, detailed, critical thinking levels of evil, But, people like you and me, whoever you are watching this, you're capable of probably almost more evil than me. Let's not forget that the leader of Germany and those at the camps, were ordinary people, before they changed. And society is part of the reason why the Holocaust even happened in the first place, actually. So society is actually an awful. It depends on the type and who's running it, But pretty much all societies are susceptible to complete damnation and corruption and bastardization. It just takes the right type of person or group of people. But I've kind of gone over that in a different video. But I just keep experiencing hit after hit. People in public look at me, maybe stare at me for a second. I don't say or do anything weird. I could just be standing around, not like slouched over or, looking all over the place or anything. I could just be standing somewhere in a line. People will stare. I could be, sitting down in the sauna at the gym. People will eye me for a second over and over again, or sit away from me, or talk to other people but not me. And this has happened so many times over the years, to the point to where I've become extremely angered by this. And the more it happens, the more angry I get. And there's so many like negative social experiences that I've had in the last like a week and a half that it's made me so fucking angry. So fucking angry that, if I don't like light a lighter, and do some like heroin, or smoke some heroin or fentanyl, which I've been kind of trying to get back into now because I'm feeling really fucking fucked up. If I don't do really heavy drugs and stuff that can nearly kill me, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Or if I don't talk to my counselor, I have to talk to my counselor just to keep my mind off of, really, nasty things, because I get way too in my head. I get too deep into my thoughts when I'm alone. Even if I have my drugs with me and I'm playing video games, I have my cat with me, which she helps out. Even then, if I'm not talking to a counselor, if I'm not talking to anybody, I don't have anyone around me, I'm gonna fucking lose it. That's just how I am. It's just in my nature. Anybody is capable of ending up where I'm pretty much at this point, but it's just other people, can tolerate more than me, I think. Maybe other people can't. I think other people can, but I mean, me losing my partner was like a suey fuel moment. That was me wanting to go night night forever moment, that lasted for months. The grief was fucking rough. So I don't know if other people could handle, all that stuff, I'm not gonna go into. There's a lot more to my partner and losing her. There's a lot more to that than what I'll ever say on this channel, I think. But I mean, all this stuff, man, so much fucking stuff I had to put up with and fight to survive through. I should have died many times, probably. I should have died at least 2 times over from the fentanyl that I was snorting and smoking. So yeah. I got this bad cough. It happened a few months after I stopped smoking meth for the last time, but like the last time I smoked meth was maybe like 6 months ago, and I've had this cough for 3 months, so I don't know. But got this bad cough. But it's like even the gym, even doing things to make money, whatever the fuck. Nothing really satisfies me. It's like even if I had money, even if I had friends, I would probably fuck it up in some sort of way at some point, and to have no more money, have no more friends, have no partner or wife, husband, whatever the fuck. Have no car, have no job. At some point, I always fuck shit up over and over again, and it makes me so fucking angry. It makes me so fucking mad, and I get it's my fault, but I can't help but blame society. I can't help but redirect my hatred, my absolute scorn outwards. It's so hard for me to just accept that I'm the fuck up and it's my fault. It's very hard for me to accept that. I almost can't accept it at this point. I find it almost impossible to accept that, that I'm the fuck up. And, but I've also experienced a few other social issues I won't get into. There's a few other things I haven't mentioned I won't get into, but I'm always doing the wrong thing. I'm always saying and doing and thinking and feeling the wrong fucking things, and it causes me issues in society, and I can't fucking take it anymore. I can't take, if one more, I'm gonna keep it very vague, but if one more fucking person stares at me in public, I'm gonna fucking scream in their face. I don't know. I mean, call me a Karen, but I fucking swear on my life, if one more fucking person stares at me or says some shit that triggers the fuck out of me again, oh man, I'll warn that person. I'll tell them to get the fuck out. I'll tell them, get the fuck out of my, get way far away from me right fucking now, because I'm gonna fucking snap if you don't in the next few seconds. I'll warn the person, but I'm quite near my absolute limit for everything. I've become nearly completely intolerant towards everything. Any little thing, any little fucking problem I have, anything, I don't give a fuck what it is, anything at all, any little fucking problem, any little issue that I come across at this point in my life, from this night on out, from here, yeah, any little thing is gonna set me off. I'm gonna just explosively freak the fuck out. I'm getting real sick of this shit. But anyway, the video's been long enough. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, it's a good lighter. Anyway, I'm gonna go smoke some heroin or something, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably go smoke some heroin, eat some heroin. I don't, maybe smoke it, yeah. I don't know. Fuck. I'm depressed, man. I'm so fucking angry. Bro, earlier tonight I was about I can't say, but man, I was really fucking angry, bro. I was about to walk out of where I was, man. Fuck, man. Good thing I got to control myself. I was about to fucking snap. I've never fully snapped before, but I've come close to it. And, that would be very, very, very bad. But thankfully I didn't. I got control of myself. And that's the thing. Despite me getting extremely fucking triggered by anything at all, I can pull myself away from it. But I can only pull myself away from so many things within a certain vicinity amount of time. If bad things keep happening one after the other within close proximity of time, I just fucking lose it. It makes me so fucking angry, but yeah, I'm gonna go, I don't know, eat some food, maybe watch Rick and Morty, very good show, watch it on Disney Plus, play video games, smoke some heroin, and, jack off, probably, why not? I'll just jack off to some, Cyberpunk 2077, Judy Alvarez photos, because she's so hot. Yeah, it's just about the only girl I'd ever really get a thing for. Jennifer Lopez, Judy Alvarez, all the Hispanic girls, the Puerto Ricans. Man, they're hot. But yeah, anyway, maybe I'll take a shower too. And try to calm the fuck down, because I'm real fucking angry. I'm gonna break a whole bunch of shit if I don't distract myself immediately when I get inside. I'm gonna start breaking shit. I'm probably gonna call my friend and say some shit I shouldn't. So it's getting very hard. It's getting harder to control myself. That's what I've noticed. It's getting way harder to control myself and distract myself and forget about negative things. But my pure OCD, or dark OCD, keeps bringing up negative and dark, really dark, fucked up thoughts, about some really sick, fucked up things that you probably would throw up if you had imagined. But that's how my OCD works. It always makes me think really depraved, deplorable, disgusting shit all the time. And so I have to constantly distract myself, because if I don't, I'll fucking snap. And I've gotten noise complaints from my neighbors a couple of times for me snapping. Back when my girlfriend was alive, and somewhat recently. If I play video games, I can snap pretty easily. But yeah, I'm extremely triggered. I'm very vulnerable, and any little thing, one more bad thing happens, I'm gonna fucking lose it. God, may God protect the next person that pisses me off. Because almost nothing is gonna stop me from fucking losing it on the person. I've really just about had fucking enough. I've had enough of people, man. I get it. They don't know I have autism, or they suspect I might have it, or or they just think I made some slip up, or whatever. Regardless, I don't care. I hate when people, they tell me I did this wrong, I said this wrong, I should do this instead, say this instead. I can't fucking take that anymore. I can't. No more. No fucking more. I have to avoid people at this point. I don't even want to go out in public. It makes me feel like throwing up. Every time I go to a grocery store, my dark OCD takes over. It makes me think all these, really obscene, horrific, nasty things. Because I get so angry when I'm around people at this point. If I even look at a person, if I even look at another person, I feel angry. I feel angry looking at people. Like, that's how much scorn I have for the human race at this point. I can't even look at people without feeling rage. Fucking rage, so shit. I'm gonna go smoke some heroin. And if y'all disagree with what I said, you can go fuck off. Go starve in a pit somewhere. I don't give a shit. Fuck off if you disagree. Suck my dick. And check out my other videos. Like, comment, subscribe, and subscribe to my OnlyFans. I post a lot of feet pics. I post some good OnlyFans content. If you know, subscribe to it. And subscribe to my Pornhub, my X Hamster, my X videos. Yeah, that's all really. But definitely comment and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. You can talk all the shit you want about me, say some shit to trigger me. I don't give a fuck. Just comment anything, please. Please comment. I need someone to interact with online. Interacting with people online is fine. That's perfectly fine. I can handle that fine. But social interactions right now, no fucking way. I can't, bro. Can't fucking do it. So yeah. See you in the next video. Fuck.